What's going on? This is NTP Backstage. I'm your girl Marlene Massasoit.
And I'm Prestige. Today we got with us
JD, mix engineer, recording engineer.
Hey, come on.
Right.
Hey, so what's going on with you, bro? How everything going with you?
Man, things are going good. Just constantly working, trying to perfect my craft as a recording, mixing engineer. Got some projects I'm currently working on. A couple singles I'm working on for some artists as well. And I'm waiting on some artists to get a hold of me to work with me as well. So
Come on. That's dope.
Wow.
So, just name somebody that you currently working with right now.
that I'm currently working with right now. Well, there's actually a local Pontiac rapper named Prolific I'm working with right now. We're actually working on a mixtape for him. I got 3 songs already mixed for that tape. About to finish a 4th one soon as well.
Come on.
So I'm working heavy on that. I get into mix competitions as well. So I actually just recorded, or I didn't record it, excuse me. I mixed the instrumental and the vocals of a country song for the first time. So I've never done that before. So
Wow.
Right, so you're just working on expanding pretty much.
yeah, I'm trying to keep myself out of that box. I'm trying to be able to do everything.
Now, what studios do you work out of? And then I know you have some events that you do constantly. So what studios, and name some of those events that you do?
Okay, well, I can work out of 2 different studios in the Detroit location. My main home studio that I'm really familiar with the room and how it sounds. So if someone needs it mixed, that's Wise Guy Records. That's in Roseville on Gratiot. We actually do open house Mondays. 6 to 9, and then we also have a Detroit live show that we do. And actually, last week I co-hosted that because they needed someone to fill in, so I did that. So that's the main studio. You can contact me on the phone number and come check it out and talk to there. And then I can also work out of United Sound Systems, which is downtown Detroit. It's actually a historic studio. They just got their historic landmark, I forget how long ago, maybe, I don't know, I'd say 6 months ago. I could be wrong with that, I don't remember.
That's all right.
So I can work out of there as well if someone wanted to work with me in that historic studio. Just walking in there, it's crazy just to feel that creative energy and just knowing the people that have been in there working, it's I don't know, it's inspiration.
And you're also constantly doing events as well. DJing at different events. I know you do some weddings. Okay.
I DJ weddings mostly. And then I've done some few concerts for local artists as well. I kind of stepped back from that just to concentrate more on the weddings, but it's still a possibility, You just gotta get a hold of me. You can go from there.
So, just like anybody who is in the music scene, what drew you to say, hey, I want to be part of what's going on in music?
That's a very tough question, actually. I think about that actually a lot because I don't know. It just something just grabbed me. I remember sitting in the car I want to be Dr. Dre.
Wow.
Not knowing what he did at all. I didn't know he made beats. I just thought I knew he made the song sound the way it did. But I didn't know he made the beats, he recorded it. I didn't know the process for any of that. And I just slowly met friends in my local area, or my hometown, and just started getting in it that way. And just I tried making instrumentals. That definitely not for me. Not for me to make it. But if you want something if you have a tracked out instrumental, I can mix that for any artist as well too.
Come on.
So I can do that. And
And
I lost my train of thought.
So now you are good. What artists would you want to work with? So that's in the industry right now. Which artists would you like to work with?
Man, well, I'll start in Detroit actually. Awesome Dre would be nice to work with. I'm actually waiting on him to get a hold of me. He's got an artist that he's working with, and he wants me to mix it and stuff like that. So I'm just waiting for him to actually get a hold of me.
We're going to make that happen, but I'm glad you put that bug in my ear.
Positive thoughts, forward thinking.
You own it. You own it. I like that. Okay, now who else would you like to work?
Oh man, I'll take it back to what I grew up on, so 90s, so it'd be like the Wu-Tang Clan. I'd like to definitely work with, you know,
Yeah.
Method Man, Rick Juan,
Okay.
definitely
And all
that
them dudes
stuff.
still working, so yeah, it's a possibility.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're
right.
working still.
Definitely.
Right, get that New York sound back.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I just I like music, and I would really just like to work with any artist that's willing to get in the studio and let me project my taste onto their song, and then we can work together to form something together.
Come on.
Beautiful.
We looking at it like today in the game, you know, the engineer, you know, is a vital part of our sound, because you know we got the auto tune, and we got the filters, and we got the reverbs and the distortions that play a heavy part in the music that we make, because a lot of it is, you know, moody and just, you know, just it's a lot of effects going on. So, you know, our engineers right now, they got a lot of people sounding good, you know. I think it's called the Dream Filter, like stuff that Drake was playing with just a few years ago, like the engineer,
underwater sound,
like the engineers and stuff, like, you know, they was in the studio help making that sound happen. So, you know, I feel like the engineers, they need a lot more credit.
Yeah,
and the
they
producers
definitely
too,
do.
because like,
Yeah.
you know, without they talent, you know, sound won't come out. It'll just come out just flat, raw, dry.
Right.
You know, so y'all do a lot of good work.
I try to.
Yeah. So, you know, just from your musical experience and your taste, like, just who are some of your favorite artists, whether it's today or, you know, back in the day, like who do you just like?
Who do I? Man, what's with the tough questions, man? Wow.
Hey, everybody say that when they come through here, but I be gotta miss the questions.
Oh man, I just man, that's really difficult. I mean, I like the stuff that Drake's doing, because that's like the new sound.
Okay.
I've actually been listening to a lot of Gucci Mane lately. It's kind of cool to see how he's making his way back into the industry again. You know, so some of his stuff's pretty good, because that's just kind of where the sound's going. You know, in the industry at this time, and it's a lot more about the melodic stuff now, and more of a good party time. You know, so I mean, I listen to a lot. I study a lot. Like the Beatles. Like Sgt. Pepper, I forget the album. Sgt. Pepper album, that it's escaping me, but it was recorded either on 2 4-track mixers that were linked together, or it was 2 8-tracks. I think it was 2 4-tracks. It's escaping me right now. But just to listen to that and the limitations that they had in making it sound good, now we can, on like Pro Tools, we can have 1,000 tracks, you know, and not know what to do with it when they only had 4 tracks, 8 tracks, you know, making it sound good. I'm gonna digress there a little bit.
So JD, I know what I always admired about you is that, for one, you're very hungry and aggressive, and you always keep multiple streams of income. Why do you do that? Because I know you keep, you know, multiple jobs and things like that, as well as working in the studio. Why do you do that?
Because it's hard to find a job that's willing to work with the creative mind. So I keep the part-time jobs because it's easier to move my schedule around for me to get in the studio to mix for an artist, or to get in a competition or something like that. So
I love that, man.
Definitely
Every time you like, I picked up another job, so I just love that. You stay grinding.
Yeah. It's hard. Got to pay bills though, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's the struggle of every artist, whether you're an engineer, a rapper, singer. You know, we all go through it. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
So like, we in 2018 now. Like, this time next year, like, what is your goal? Like, where do you see yourself? What's your vision?
Well, I learned this from you. My 5-year goal is going to be living in Cali, if not sooner.
Come on.
Working
And we
in the
will visit
industry.
you.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Come on down.
Yes. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's the goal there, because I just went to Cali the first weekend of December. Made some great connections there. So those seeds are planted. Now I'm just waiting for them to sprout. A little bit more sun, water, you know.
Come on.
And then just have my name known in Michigan, Detroit, really right now as a mix and recording engineer because, you know, start with Detroit and then just expand out from there. So that's the goal.
It's beautiful.
Well, let me get your opinion on something that went on on the internet this week. We had I think it was Crazy Bone address something that was said on I think it was the Breakfast Club. It's Big Boy Radio Show.
Okay.
And he asked them who was the greatest group of all time, and Migos said they were. So if you could just give me your opinion on if that was justified, or you know, did Crazy Bone have the right to, you know, be like, nah, I got beef with that. So who do you think was right in that situation if the Migos is not the greatest group of all time?
Crazy Bone was right.
Okay. So let me ask you.
That's it. I'm sorry.
Let me ask you this.
You know?
So,
just gonna say.
Crazy Bone
I
ejected.
never heard this actually, so.
Yeah, so Crazy Bone ejected. So if it's not Bone Thugs and Harmony, on your personal opinion, who is the greatest group of all time?
Wu-Tang Clan.
I can give you that.
That's what I grew up on, you know. So it's just it's always something I go back to. I don't know why. If I need a CD in the car or whatever, I'm grabbing my wherever CD or whatever it is.
Listen, the Clan still got influence.
They do.
On this young generation as well. They had something on social media going called Wu-Tang Wednesdays.
Oh,
So,
really? Wow. I need to get on social media.
Yeah, so they still got their thing. Don't get me wrong, Migos, they got the ball right now.
Right,
They do, so like I will give them their credit, but you know, it remains to be seen. See how they finish. You know?
Right.
They influence the culture heavy right now, so like we'll see how they finish. You know?
Right. Yeah, for sure. Every generation though, they have their main artists, you know, like the '90s generation, Wu-Tang, you know, Bone Thugs and Harmony,
It was deeper than
you
that.
know, like stuff like that. And then the next generation was, you know, I don't really can't think, you know, every generation has it. So this generation, the Migos might be the Bone Thugs and Harmony of the generation that's in that music right now. You know what I mean?
All right.
So
okay. Well, how can we find you on social media?
You can find me on Facebook and the Instagram. That is Mixed by JD.
Okay.
You can get me on the Twitter and Snapchat as well. The Snapchat's Mixed by JD. That Twitter is Mixed by _JD. I really don't get on the Twitter and the Snapchat too much. Still kind of learn that technology. So just I'd say get at me on the Instagram and on the Facebook.
Okay.
Or you can give me a call as well.
How can they call you?
Well, that's a good question. Do you have my card then? Because I don't know my phone number.
The card is offset right now. I don't have it.
Oh man,
Oh,
I'm
that's
breaking
not
the rules
good.
of an interview.
That's not good. Nah, you are good. You are good. Pull it out. Pull it out. Let's see. What is it?
Oh man.
Let's get that.
I should probably remember this.
Get that digital. Get that
Listen,
digital.
we all got a lot to remember.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
all good.
Right. Get that card out.
Hey, that's the beauty of what we do. Like, it's raw.
We got it.
It ain't rehearsed. So
Right.
This is real life, you know. This is
live.
us
What's
just
that
hanging out
number?
talking pretty much.
What's that
The
number?
number is 586-217-2889. You can just hit me up. Will go directly to me. If you got any questions about the mixing process, if you want to talk more about your project and see what the budget is, see what I can do to help you, just contact me. Or if you're, if any questions at all, just give me a call. I'm more than helpful.
Yes.
Got to try to pay it forward,
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
It's real life.
Well, thanks for coming out with us tonight.
No
I'm your girl,
problem.
Marlene Massasoit.
Hey, I'm Prestige. We got
JD, recording and mix engineer.
All right.
And before we go, I want to just give advice.
Please, come on.
It's kind of generic advice, but if there's anyone watching or listening, and they want to get into it, just buy what you can afford and start there. I started on a $25 corded microphone. It sounded terrible, and I had some $25 cheap computer speakers. You know, just start there. Just because it's about how we hear in our taste, really. So listen, study music, start training your ears. So just get what you can afford and start mixing and recording on that, and then just move up as you get better.
Come on.
That's beautiful. Start where you are. I love it.
Yeah.
Wow, great job. Wow.
It's one of the things that kind of stopped me at the beginning, because I need this $1,000 mic. I need this, no.
Start where you
$25 mic.
Start where you are.
Yeah.
All right, this is NTP Backstage, and we signing out.
Peace. Have a good one.